Start new. Now ready.
The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Western Kentucky
Hilltoppers, might be a tough one here.
Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going.
And they're home. Not favorable. Favorable at all. We at least were on defense first. Probably should have upgraded those players that are seniors and going pro. Alright, so we gotta hope for press coverage and running the ball efficiently.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
I ain't gonna lie, his jersey was gone inside that midfield logo for half a second.
He makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Aggressive.
I also want to make sure Barry's in at the starting running back position at this point in the season. Man, his wear and tears already there is crazy. His speed coming in so bad, it's terrible. Terrible.
To hand off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Nice little quick pickup.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed that
he fumbled the ball. No way. Not Dub. Defense at least made a stop.
The shotgun, handoff inside.
He guessed the right hat gap he was going to try and jump in. This angle route gets me half the time.
Good for first down yardage. The drive moves on.
We're going to send him deep just to try and occupy the safety.
Here's the snap. Looking to
Dang, the blitz is there and it was open. I tried to throw it.
Chris, that is
Dang, it's frustrating because that's a touchdown.
Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Come on.
They can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
And they went straight to what I wanted to throw, and then it collapsed. It was open. I should have threw it, and I didn't.
That's another sack for this
I should have threw the crosser.
Mistaken. They got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game.
Ooh, that was way slower than I thought it was going to be.
What are you doing? This nice lead here early in the game.
That cost us 15, 10 yards at least. Of course they scored. Man, this is getting frustrating already.
And here comes the Western Kentucky offense back on the field.
They're pressing. And we're not going to be able to get the audible.
Quarterback checks the defensive
every time it won't let me do it.
They're going to run it.
What? That's not even. I don't understand.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field.
Because I audible to a pass play, and I tried to audible him to a deep route, and the deep route turns into.
Great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be
solid. He got me.
And the pass is intercepted.
You know what?
Takeaway for the defense.
I think year 3 we're not quite ready. I don't think we're ready. Yeah. Now I hope they don't put a gang of yardage up on us and make our juniors transfer. The only one I should be left with, I think, is Micah and a couple corners. Oh, they're going to blow us out. They're not just going to beat us.
In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national
we're definitely back to the drawing board.
Suddenly, Kirk, their season is over.
10 points.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. You know, it's easy to focus on the team that advanced.
That's terrible. And our coach didn't sign. Because if he was going to sign, it usually happens after the game that we got our slapped. So he probably don't want to be here. I stand humbly corrected. We definitely like that. Now what's the job offers look like after we got slacked on national TV? Oh, they got to replace Ignetti, who left for a job that we was being offered also, and all coordinators. He said, yeah, bud, you're doing a little bad. Not looking like a head coach. Man. So we definitely need to have two backs that are rotational players, not just we lose to one of the top teams and we drop all the way to 20. Toledo is ahead of us. Boise State with 2 losses. Pittsburgh with 3, which, okay, you play in a tough conference, but come on. Colorado. Indiana's 11-3. Which I guess they're in Big Ten. Miami 12. Come on. There's only a handful of one-loss teams in the top 25, and we're in the very bottom of them all. The other ones are in the top 5, which they definitely play in a harder conference. Let's check our conference All-Americans, which is probably littered with our... We definitely are changing conferences, I think. I really hope Harlan Berry don't take off for the pros. He's definitely gone. He's a senior. I wonder if that matters for overall for getting drafted. I think we're going to go IQ just to try and help the overall. Freshman center. We'll take it. Another senior. Just so we can get the man coverage. Come on, I should have made him a 90. I should have made him a 90. Man, I'm afraid he's gone. Definitely afraid he's gone. So Sanchez being a backup lineman did well. That's a pretty some coach. see, we went 4, so we need one more rivalry win, so that'll happen next year. I hope, man, if Messiah goes, I hope he's a first-round pick. That's for sure. Let's see. Offensive line. Everybody else can really wait till upgrades for the most part. Messiah, we'll see if he's talking about going to the draft or not. Because if he is, then we'll upgrade him all the way as well. No, but there he is. Projected 3rd round pick. Just stay. Come on, man. You're a wasted draft pick. You wait one more year, you probably be a 1st round pick. I don't get it. Route run is kind of a waste, but ain't no sense in not putting the point on him. Oh man, you can't leave. Star freshman. What the? Come on, because the conference. He decided to stay, so we're definitely bouncing. All right, so we can just kind of persuade everybody because of how many we have. I figured Carpenter what, and he's probably going to leave. But I think we maxed him all the way out. So it is what it is. All right, this freshman, come on. No, what? I believe he was a 4-star. No, 3-star. Did want to lose him though. Alright, so we got everybody to stay but the draft pick, the quarterback, lineman, and the freshman receiver. But we did get the offensive lineman on award to stay. What's his conference also? Play style. He's star. So we've done good with that. Nothing. Projected 2nd round pick. That's it. 5th round pick. Alright, so no 1st round picks, and we're losing some key contributors. So the transfer portal is going to have to be really nice to us. We're going to have to be efficient here. Pro potential going down for receiver. Isn't Will I have a receiver drafted? You should have stayed one more year. Big dummy. Could have been a 1st round pick. Alright, let's start. Let's get anyone on our board that we don't want on the board. These need to be battles that we're going to win. Do we need to throw some points? We have 900 out, but I don't know what it goes down to after this week. Or is it 900 each week? Let me see. Let's go to the portal first. Bang. Let's see. He's a sophomore, so he's going to come in being a junior. We are going to go to any state first here and see Carpenter's at 80, so these guys are no better than that. I know how some of them developed though, so that's like AJ Brand. But see, his is pro potential. So I grab him or losing him this year. Grimes on this. So we're really looking for who I would like to find in the portal is Zollers from Missouri State. But I think that his deal breaker changed with the last roster update. Because I haven't had to get a quarterback this late in a rebuild yet in a while. Man. I don't think he would be down this low. Or we're locked out if we passed him, you know what I mean? He wasn't available for us, possibly. Alright, so AJ Brand could really help us, but he'll take, I mean, he's definitely gone. Damn. And I mean, I really would like a different quarterback this year, not gonna lie. Junior, so we don't. This is also pro potential. Ain't good, not that good really. Just because I've done a rebuild with that team, I know. Probably going to be Brand. Grimes is championship contender though. We're gonna go with Grimes for sure. And then what's that 4-star one? Oh yeah, I thought there was 2. Yeah. Coach Prestige. We might throw him to see. He might not be redshirted yet, so we'll see. Oh, we definitely need a running back. I don't know what you mean why we don't need a running back. That's a freshman 4-star, so we might go after him. Let's see what's available down here. Those are Dingleberry. There's a kid that comes from Ball State that transfers sometimes. And he's not good overall to start, but he definitely develops really well. He should be like a sophomore right now. That's a back we went after last year. Alexander. Because he'd definitely be a 3-star by now for sure. He might have already transferred. So let's see. I put him on the roster. I mean, I do like having players that are still real players, but I actually think I prefer the junior just because I already have a lot of bruisers. And he'll go to the draft next year. That should help us. I developed him well. It says I need 4 receivers. I don't know why I would need 4 receivers to come in this year. Just kind of looking for people we know develop really well if they're in the portal from any of our other rebuilds. Clifton does not. I mean, he's like an okay build, but nothing special. Kopic is really quick, I think, but that's about it. Let's see. What? Eugene's right here. He's a junior. He's not interested in us. Championship contention. Why not? Why are we locked out already? You're a junior, my boy, and you're still a 3-star. So you should probably have been redshirted. Alright. So we have 3 receivers for sure. Our 4th for the year transferred out. Let's see, there was one up here, I believe there was a freshman that was interested in us, or didn't have us locked out. That was, I thought there was a 4-star up here still. That's a big old receiver. We're definitely, look, we're 3rd, we're going to jump in that. Big physical kid. Alright, what's his championship contender? He has some first. Championship contender, raw strength, sophomore play style. Probably not getting both these guys. So we definitely want to make sure we get people here that are one. Let's see, there's a tackle from Coastal Carolina that transfers sometimes, and he can usually be pretty good. I think he might have left out last year, possibly. No, he probably didn't, because he didn't think he'd be this far down 2 years in to a rebuild. So here we're looking, mainly we want edge setters, to be honest. There's one up there that we're probably gonna go it because we've gotten way further down the board. Those guys can play tackle for us. Yeah, once we're down here, I know we're not. I mean, that kid's not that good overall, so let's go up here and find that edge right here. Power rusher, edge setter. Alright, we still have 15 spots, so we can go back through here and comb through everybody again in a minute. 265. Man, not our kind of defensive tackle. 365 maybe. That's a little large still, but. Alright, where's all the real fat boys at? He's a gap specialist. Play style, so we should be a bit sophomore, so he'll be a junior. Oh, pure power. With sophomore play style, definitely him. Sorry, Ball State. Another pure power championship contenders. A junior, be a senior though. We definitely want to try and get a few younger guys, because that's part of the problem. We just had a bunch of them graduate. I can probably take one D tackle off. I'll have to go back and look. For linebacker, I feel like we're set. If there's somebody we really like, we'll bring him in. And then we'll look next week. Try to get him last year. And he had one gun. And we get this year, we can move a boy, our thumper, to lurker and play the will backer. Transfer. I think he did last year. He wouldn't be a terrible senior to have on the team just for the speed. Situational player. I really need more thumpers. I need more lurkers, if anything. Corners. Sophomore, be a junior though. Freshmen will be sophomores, so we have 3. And Peck is good though. I think he's like probably as good as he gets right now. And he's a boundary though, not a zone, which we do prefer. So now they're just using a name, because there's no, that is not a real person, I don't think. safety. Sophomore, so he's probably not been redshirted. Coming from Georgia as a 4-star. But we're not really in the running for him, so let's see that one kid from Charlotte. Alright. So let's go back out real quick. I want to go look at the roster and see what we think we need. So we got, and he's an impact, so he'll develop okay. Let's see his skill caps. No, he'll be all right. So him, and if we bring in the other quarterback and the other freshman, we'll fill the room out. Barry's leaving. Jesus. Duggins, the senior's graduating. Sophomore. So we have a decent room here. If we can bring in the 4-star just to be a 3rd down back. Yeah, see, he's going to be slow. He's going to fullback. He's a north-south blocker, so he's probably also going to fullback. These two. Leacock's graduating. He's transferring. He's a Swan Brunson. Lane's graduating. Where'd our, maybe he's a tackle and I was playing him at tight end. Maybe that's what it was. He's gone, but we got Sanchez. He's still here a year. So we got a good offensive line, honestly. Not great, but we should be okay. We might move him back to defensive tackle, honestly. Not him, he's like a 75 strength. So we're losing him, and him. So we'll be stuck with just the freshman that's dope. And the other freshman, he's impact also. So we got Clayton, he's also a thumper. We got Fat and Petty John. He's graduating, so we'll have Hanks. He'll be a senior. I might bring Barbie in. Honestly. We might bring Maxwell Barbie in too. Add him to the board. Just have another corner. Oh, this is unrecommended. Man, Pickett's a sophomore too. And we're second on Barbie and we're first on him. We have no pipeline on him, so Oregon will have a pipeline on him that we have to try and beat out. It does not look like we're going against schools that have a pipeline with him. So let's see, we got the freshman that's got a red shirt. And here, we're going to have to make a decision probably. If I remember right though, Franks develops really well also. Ooh, that's going to be a hard one to be one out. I'll tell you what, if our hours actually get upgraded that well, we might be okay when it comes to recruiting next year. And we're gonna have to really finish some schools off this year. Freshman, he's gonna be a sophomore. I probably shouldn't have offered to him. I probably should have. I want to offer here, and I want to look at these guys. So we definitely want to go all in on him. Ball State has a pipeline. See, we might let the sophomore go. He's a junior. We're still gonna try. Ooh, we're locked out. Gonna lose that battle. We're gonna throw 50 on him, trying to get him the red shirt, buddy. He's from high school too. Oh man, both of them are cover specialists. I prefer one. We need one cover specialist, one hybrid. So let's see. Let's see, where's team needs at again? If I go to the recruiting board or prospect list. So we need 29 players overall. To fill out the roster. Plenty of halfbacks. So wide receivers. So we have 5. Let's see. 7. We have 2 targeted. And we have 5 receivers. No, that's 6, isn't it? Is one of them the transfer portal kid? No. Oh, we're losing one. That's why. We're for sure losing one to the transfer portal. Senior graduating. We got a sophomore to bring in. It's a 4-star. We have 1 left guard and we didn't target any. So with the tackles, We'll see after this week on that. Edges, right edge, seniors graduating, so we'll have one. Should be enough edges for our defense though. Alright, Sam. So we should have got some freshmen, to be honest. Alright. The other thing I want to check in the transfer portal here is kickers. We want to make sure, not recommended, we want any state. 2 stars is the best kickers available. Kind of crazy. 1 3-star every now and then. Alright, let's go pretty good again here. Let's go back, need scholarship real quick. Can't remember who I added. The kickers, and we didn't do the quarterbacks yet. So we actually have the hours that we're going to put 50 on them all. So let's go to quarterback. Never had it like this, where I'm like, oh. Because usually by the time you have the hours, if you start out as a big school, you have too many prospects you need. Or, you get too many people you want. Let's see. If we put them on tackles, that's a freshman. Edge. Because I actually will have enough. I really don't need him. So he's high school kickers. I want to make sure we're just going to do 25 because I'm going to throw some hours on. Wait. Or first. Yeah. They have a pipeline on this though. So we probably will give them 25. We'll do 15. Alright, now we're going to go back to our board here. Don't need any hours for him. Shouldn't need any hours for him. Shouldn't need any hours for him. We do want to put hours on him. Put hours on him also, just because. Right tackle. And right guard. Let's see, is there 5 We're gonna leave him on the board for now. We're actually gonna give him the 5 just because if someone else locks us out, one of the freshmen don't want to mess with us. We got him, maybe we can go after. So we got the board set well for week 1. Let's see where we sit with everybody. See, LSU's going after it. They're spending a little hours, it looks like. Oklahoma State's still going after Buddy. I didn't realize they were. Let's see, Grimes. We got to win one of these battles for quarterbacks here. I kind of would prefer to win the Grimes battle, but see, locked out. Oh, that's the one we didn't spend many hours on, so kind of makes sense. Looks like we ain't never getting him. Frustrating about that. We might go ahead and cut his hours off just to get visits. If we know we're not going to get him. And man, I don't think we're going to get him either. But Grimes isn't available for a visit yet. And I want to get the receiver. So we're definitely going to cut ties with McGay. Man, I don't know, because we might be able to catch them. Because if I bring those two in, I have the one freshman that's a star, and the other freshman that's an impact. So I'd really like to get both of them. I also have a defensive end that can go over and play defensive tackle if we need him to. We have some races I'm afraid we might lose. Playing time. Come on, UFC fight song. Play style. Coach Prestige. And we got 5 hours free. This right tackle's ready for a visit, and that'll help everything. So his is 20. We got 5. Where can we make up? Let's see, one of these freshmen. So let's go. Championship contender, which we are. Alright, those guys should all be good. So we'll put these 10 here real quick. And that'll kind of be our bank, those freshmen, getting the lead on those guys. Kind of be our bank for visits for next week. Also, let's go take a look at the roster now that everybody's off the team that's not going to be there. Oh, he stayed. I thought he said no. Alright. So a few offensive linemen could really help us. edges are going to be thin, but I don't actually use edges. I use one because the Sam linebacker and the backup Sam linebacker don't play Sam linebacker for us, really. Yeah, so I think we're ready. Having a kicker and punter might not be necessary really either. But definitely want to be in a position to try and win this national title next year. We gotta win a playoff game first. Are we locked out of somebody? Nope, just ours went up, okay. Still first on Pickett, surprisingly. Probably won't get first on him. Looks like we're gonna have some races. Definitely not getting him. So we almost have to make sure we get Felipe. And we might drop him from the board and try and go get AJ Brand if he's not locking us out. Just to be honest. Because we want to make sure we put ourselves in a position. If he's going to be a one-year rental, oh well, we can move. I mean, we definitely have the one kid that looks like he can develop well. Also, play style. So let's go see transfer portal real quick and see what quarterbacks. If AJ Brand is still or if he's got us locked out. He does not have us locked out yet. Yeah, we're going after him instead. Kind of late to do that, but we're definitely not going to win Byron Simpson. So we got the tackle and Grimes. Is there anybody else? So let's see, Ed said they're freshman. His it costs 40. Is his play style, and then we want to pair him up with one of these defensive tackles. For his visit. Oh wait, we got to go take points off one of these kickers. This one. And let's add him to the visits with. The edge also. Play style deal breaker. Alright, that puts us there. Hopefully we can jump up to A.J. Brand and not get cut out because we didn't spend many hours at the beginning of recruiting on him. But if I remember right, Grimes also turns into a pretty good quarterback, but I'm a little worried Michigan's going to creep up on us. We got the visit and they don't have one, so hopefully that'll take precedence over. And then we got an offensive lineman to help boost it. See what it looks like here. And it looks like we're locked out. Man. I hope I remember correctly about Grimes if we don't lose him then. Okay, it's a nice chop. They don't look like they have me scheduled for a visit. So Edwards looks like he's gone. Playing time? Why? How does his playing time all of a sudden change? How does that make sense? Yeah, there's no other receiver on the board. Oh no, we didn't lose him. We jumped to first. We'll take that. That's dope. Alright, so we're probably going to put 50 on one of these kickers just so we have the points to take off later. Wait, no, let's see. Who needs visit still? So, and he's locked out, so we're probably going to lose him. We got the first one, McGahee. So he definitely locked out. Dang. I'm going to schedule him for a visit just because we can. So we're definitely going to lose him because they have the... So let's go see if there's another corner. Maybe Barbie don't have us locked out. Probably does, but... Yeah, he already committed. It's going to be hard to get him from Oregon, though, probably. Let's see if I remember anybody lower down here that still develops well. You already have my corner set by now. Junior. Oh, there's a corner I know I can look for possibly down here. Let's see, Lincoln Kennedy. No, he should be a 3-star by now.